Hello, and welcome to True 100% Plus, episode 31. Woo! We're almost done with the master save, would you believe it or not? This episode is the first of the few, probably like touch-uppy episodes, where I'm just gonna finish some final things, and then we'll actually be done. Whoa! So yeah, this episode I'm gonna talk about what my plans are for like beginning bit of this series. I think I've talked about it before maybe, but I'm going to talk about it again because I've probably changed my ideas a bit. But yeah, we're almost done, and I'm not just, I'm not saying that incorrectly this time. I'm actually really close to being done. So this episode, I'm only going to do two things, and that's max out my stamina and max out my respect. Which are two stats that I've been kind of slowly building the entire time. But yeah, in this episode I'm just going to finally actually finish them, because, I'm almost done, so I need to get stuff done. But yeah, I only have a tiny amount of things left to do, and I'll read out. If you don't want spoilers on the next few episodes, you can mute for the next minute or two or whatever. But if you do, I'm going to tell you exactly what the next few episodes are, probably. So, the next few things we have left are review every meal, which is just a stupid meme I'm going to do, probably. I've got to show the glitched beagle in Fort Carson, which obviously can't be its own episode, so I'm going to do that with something else. I have to finish every arcade game, which will probably be what the next episode is, and I'll talk about that later as well. I need to drive every boat and every train, which sounds really dull and boring, and I might just not do it. Speaking of train, there's one. I decided to chase it for some stupid reason. I'm just messing around when recording this. And then I also have the co-op mode, the PS2 only co-op mode, which I'm not sure how I want to do. I tried looking into converting my PC save to a PS2 save, because, I have like a soft modded PS2, so I could upload saves onto the memory card and stuff. Turns out it's actually really difficult to do that, so I'm not sure I want to go through all that effort, so might just end up using a blank save for that, which kind of feels wrong to me, but yeah, we'll see. Tell me what you think as well, I guess. But yeah, though, that's literally it. That's the end of the list. That's like... The arcade games is going to be the next episode, probably. And then, what? Like, the co-op, the review every meal, and the glitched beagle would be the episode after that. And then, if I really wanted to bore everyone, I could do a boat and train episode, which would be really crappy. And then that's it. Then I'm literally done with the master save. Bearing in place that people don't find anything. So yeah, I in my notes, I have it noted down to make sure I ask people to double check that I haven't missed anything. So I'm like really, really, really close to finishing the master save and actually starting missions and stuff, which I know a lot of people have been excited for. I don't quite understand why, but a lot of people are. Oh yeah, and the gameplay in the background, I'll talk about what's happening in a bit, don't worry. But yeah, it's like, I really don't have much to do. So if you have any final suggestions of stuff to do, and for the love of God, not kill every pedestrian. So many people have suggested that. I'm not doing that. That's something that could be done in an episode later down the line. It doesn't have to be a master save thing, does it? But yeah, if you have any ideas of what to do for the master save, make sure it's a master save thing and not something which would be done better later on. Like, imagine all the Elvises I have to kill. How hard that would be with 4 stars. Like, fuck that. I'm not doing that. It's also really boring and I want to move on. I'm actually kind of hyped to get off of the master save. It'd be quite nice to do something different. But yeah, anyway, I digress. If you have any ideas for what to do in the master save, say it now or forever hold your peace, or whatever that saying is. I can't remember it quite correctly. I haven't been to a wedding in like 10 years, probably. So yeah, make sure you tell me if I missed anything. If I haven't, I will be done with the master save in probably 2 episodes. Also, sorry about all the traffic you can probably hear in the background. All my windows are open because it's too damn hot at the moment, so I'm not closing them, I'm sorry. Anyway, to talk about the gameplay for a minute instead of just vlogging, what I'm doing now is I'm going to train my stamina. I'm going to start with my stamina. So what I'm doing is I'm trying to convince an AI to drag me out of the car on top of water and undrown myself that way. You've probably seen this before. I've done this a few times in this series before. But yeah, I'm going to use the BMX that spawns on the pier underwater. And I'm going to just ride around underwater exploring things to train my stamina. A few people suggested that to me. These episodes have been taking a really long time, even though this one's only 40 minutes long, roughly. And I'm only doing, like, 2 really simple things. It actually took me a really long time to start recording. Like, the pre-production on these episodes was insane, because I'm trying desperately to find some interesting way of doing this, right? Like, this episode could have been 20 minutes. I spawn, I drive to the spot where I grind respect, I go into the pay and spray, come out the pay and spray, go to the speech exercise area, cycle on the bike a bit, get max stamina, save, and be done, right? But that would be super boring and a really crappy episode. So I spent so much time thinking really long and hard. Also, that was a beautiful shot there of a boat going past the moon like that. I spent really long and hard trying to think of a way of making these final things interesting. So yeah, sorry these episodes haven't been coming out very fast, but these last 2 last tiny things of the Master Save that are all really crappy and not that interesting. Spend a lot of time trying to figure out a way of making it cool. And I'm still not really happy with this episode. And I'm especially not happy with, like, commentary of it. This is my, like, 4th recording of this commentary. The first few times was really boring, so I'm trying to, make this a bit better. But yeah, anyway, again, digressing. Yeah, so sorry this took a really long time to come out, and it's only 40 minutes. But I promise we need to get this stuff done, and if I was just doing it normally, it'd be really boring, trust me. But yeah, so a few people, when I asked for ideas, suggested that I should just explore underwater. And I could have done that in a variety of ways, but I thought, mixing it with the stamina grinding would be a really good idea. Also, I'm losing fat and stuff, as you could see a minute ago. So yeah, I'm just going to explore around underwater. I have a few things that I specifically wanted to go and see. But for the most part, I'm literally just winging it and exploring. I have no idea what's down here, so we're just messing around. I actually have a few funny highlights of me doing this on Twitter. At one point, I accidentally teleported onto a bridge. At another point, something else happened. I don't quite remember. Maybe that wasn't on Twitter, actually. At one point, a rustler hit the water and started drowning, and I tried to get in it. But I couldn't because it despawned before I could. Yeah, lots of funny things happened. Oh, I remember the other thing on Twitter. It was I managed to get in a police Maverick underwater. That was pretty funny. Accidentally as well. It was quite good. So yeah, if you want to see those little things, a few people asked me for make highlight like blooper highlight reely things for YouTube. But that'd be too much work, and I'd prefer to just rip it and put it raw on Twitter as like a 2-minute clip or whatever, just for a laugh. So yeah, there's a few of those if you want to watch them. I'll try to remember to put it in the description, but I'll probably forget, I'm sorry. If I do, just shout at me in the comments, and then I'll do it probably within like half an hour of me posting this. But yeah, I'm just exploring around underwater, and after this I'll grind respect in a vaguely interesting way as well. Yeah, that was it really. That's all there is to talk about. Now we have 30 minutes of me winging commentary as these things normally go. There were a few things I wanted to say. I alluded to things I was going to follow up on when I was explaining stuff earlier, didn't I? Oh yeah, actually there is another thing. Last episode, I was driving cars around a whole lot while commentating like questions and stuff over it. At some point during that, I got 100% driving skill, and the game doesn't tell you when you get 100% driving skill, which is really annoying. So yeah, that's another goal I reached. The only 2 stats left are respect and stamina. I finished driving skill that episode. So yeah, just thought I'd let you know about that if you're wondering what happened to driving skill. I only noticed when I was looking for goals for this episode. I was like, right, this episode I can do stats. I can do respect, stamina, and driving skill. And then I checked, and I'd already done driving skill. I was like, oh, shit. So, yeah, that's why this episode's a bit short. It was going to be like an hour long, but yeah, driving skill. I already did it, whoops. Right, what were some other things I wanted to talk about? Man, I'm such a live streamer instead of a YouTuber. I need, like, a constant stream of people talking to me to be able to commentate properly. I should probably script these a bit better. Reading notes. Yeah, running out of things to do. Yeah. Talk about what I have left. Oh, yeah, right. So, the arcade games... I have like a couple arcade games that I didn't get the high score in because it was going to take way too long in that episode where I did those. I think it was called Lazy Day, the one where I sang as well, which was kind of dumb. In that episode I played a few games. I got a high score in a few of them, but there's like a couple I didn't. One of them's Duology. I can't pronounce that. Yeah, one of them's that, and then there was another one I didn't get the max score in either. But Duology is like 2 games in one, so that would be really annoying. And it's also going to take a really long time to do it. But that is a master save thing. That is something I want to do. So I'm probably going to live stream those. So next episode, as I said, will... Oh, yeah. The police, they jump in the water here. I was trying to get a photo of one of the police heroically jumping off the ledge. Would have been really funny, but I never managed to do it. If anyone else wants to try and get a photo of a cop jumping off a ledge, do let me know and show me it and stuff. It would be a really, really funny photo. I wanted it to be the thumbnail, but yeah, I just couldn't get a shot of it. I almost did there, so you can see that jumping animation. It's quite hilarious. But yeah, I never did it. I stayed here a little bit. I wonder if this increases respect, actually. I didn't think about that. Anyway, yeah, so next episode is going to be arcade games. And because it's going to take so long, I'm just going to live stream it. And depending on how long it takes, I think someone said Duology itself would probably take 6 hours, because it's like 2 games, and the high score is like ridiculously high. So yeah, depending on how long it is and stuff, I will put that on YouTube. But it might be in its raw form, I don't know, or I might try to highlight stuff and put that into a video. What it will probably be, as Emma gets angry in the background, will be a really long, like, raw Twitch stream video, and there'll also be a super short highlight, hey, here's when I beat the high score of each game video. That would probably work. I'm coming up with ideas on the fly here. So I'll probably stream that tomorrow, actually. I have nothing to do tomorrow, so I'll probably do that tomorrow. It might take me a couple days, because it may actually take that long. So I haven't looked into it. I forgot to research it before talking about it. So yeah, I'll research and figure out how long it's going to take before I do it, obviously. But yeah, I'll probably live stream that tomorrow and the day after that. So if you're vaguely interested in watching that, go on my Twitch, I guess. Man, this has been full of plugging, isn't it? Oh yeah. Here it said my stamina was upgraded, so I thought I was done, but I wasn't quite, so I had to keep going. But yeah, this episode's been full of plugging. I plugged my Twitter, I plugged my Twitch. It's like, hey, subscribe to me on YouTube as well. So yeah, that'll be the next episode. And then after that, I'll probably do the review every meal, glitched beagle, and co-op stuff. It'll be all the tiny final stuff, and anything else people told me I've missed. And then we'll be done with the master save. Oh yeah, that was the other thing I was going to talk about. What I'm going to do when I'm done with the master save. So yeah, I think I talked about this before, but I'll talk about it again. I don't remember if I talked about it in YouTube or Twitch, actually, but I'll talk about it now anyway. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to name the Master Series section of this playthrough. That's going to be called Season 1 of True 100% Plus. I'm not going to redo any of the thumbnails or anything. I'm just going to just update the titles and stuff. Oh yeah, also, is this big crevice? And people seem to think this is the San Andreas fault, the thing that caused all the earthquakes and stuff in San Fierro. I don't know how much I believe that. I don't know how much deep lore Rockstar would put in a game. But yeah, here's a big crevice, I guess. Woo. I think I'll take a picture of it. Wonderful. Okay, anyway, yeah. So I'm going to name the master save part of this playthrough Season 1. And then I'm going to take a break. And I know a lot of people are going to be pissed with me for that, but I kind of need a break. I'm getting really burnt out with this. Sometimes I feel like just playing the game and recording, like, the actual recording of stuff, if it's not a, like, really horrible thing that I'm doing, it's actually fun. But the pre-production of coming up with what to do and this commentary bit takes a really long time, and some days I just don't feel like it and stuff. Like, I need to be in a good mood to do this, obviously, because I have to be, like, vaguely happy and entertaining when I'm talking. So yeah, I'm going to take a break for a bit. I don't know how long. I have no idea how long. I'll probably say, like, a couple weeks. But, I mean, episodes come out that fast anyway. But yeah, what I'm going to do in the meantime is I'll make tiny, little tiny videos about stupid random stuff I do in-game. I already kind of recorded one that I'm going to upload as a plane flies past and scares me in real life, like then and now. Yeah, so I'll probably upload tiny little shorts of like silly things I'm doing. Also, there's a weird effect. If you put your mouse out of the camera, even out of the water, because CJ isn't swimming, he doesn't appear underwater. Isn't that weird? Also, this is the Golden Gate Bridge I'm underneath, which is why I'm here. I keep getting sidetracked, sorry. It's a mix of vlogging and commentating gameplay. Crap, what was I saying? Oh, no, I completely lost my train of thought. Okay, pausing recording, and I'm going to listen back to myself. Okay, I'm back. So yeah, as I was saying, I'm going to upload tiny little short things, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a big, massive video that's like highlights of all of the seasons so far. So I want to make it so if people want to start watching, they don't have to watch all of Season 1 in order to watch Season 2, etc. So I'm going to make a big, like, I don't know, it's kind of like a highlights video, I guess, but it'd be more of like a last time on True 100% Plus sort of video, right? Where it shows like the basic rundown of everything I've done, just to get up to speed video. I don't know what to call it, actually. What is that thing? I don't know. But anyway, so it's like, so I'm going to make one for Season 1, and then Season 2 is going to be like Los Santos, Season 3 is going to be like Badland missions, etc., all the way to the end. And then Season 7 will be like post-game stuff. Kind of like this Master Save, but like the post-game will probably go on for eternity, so yeah. But yeah, if I make one for each season, it makes it so that people can watch without having to watch every episode, because this is becoming an increasing problem where people start watching these episodes and they ask really basic questions that's like, you haven't watched every episode, have you? But yeah, I can't expect everyone to watch every video, although I'd really like it to get that ad money. But I mean, you can't expect people to. So yeah, let me know in the comments, I guess, if you're like a person who hasn't watched every single episode and would really appreciate a summary video. Summary, there's a different word for it. So, and also, someone tell me what I could call the video, like Season 1 rundown, Season 1 highlights, Season 1 catch-up, something like that. But yeah, I want it to be like compatible, so you can watch the Season 1 one, then watch the Season 2 one, then watch the Season 3 one, and then watch Season 4 and be like up to date with what's happening and stuff. So yeah, I'm going to work on one of those. I've never undertaken such a large editing project before, so I literally have no idea how long it would take. I would also probably take community suggestions on what bits of what episodes to highlight. That would be really beneficial. So I don't have to watch every single episode back myself. We'll see. I'm not sure how I'll do it. But yeah, I'll figure out a way. Yeah, so when that happens, that will probably happen in, like, you know, towards the end of the season break or whatever. And then I'll come back and we'll start doing missions. And then, hooray! Yeah, that was a big old thing to explain, wasn't it? As I'm just cycling around some rocks. I think I have full stamina now, I just didn't realise it. But yeah, I'm just cycling around like a moron. Oh yeah, also I have 4 stars the entire time, but as long as I keep moving, the police helicopter doesn't shoot at me, which is quite nice. Wow, yeah. Oh, stamina increase, there you go. Checking the bar again. Hey, it's like full. So, yeah, I guess I'm done now. There you go. Oh, yeah, and because I stopped, the helicopter started shooting at me. This is why I picked up the armor, by the way. Just because that helicopter. Yeah, that's it, I guess. That's my plan for the series and what's going to happen in the future. Yeah. Not much else to talk about now. I guess I can commentate. So, yeah, what I'm doing, this was the only real thing I planned, other than, like, cycling around San Fierro. I didn't go to Los Venturas, because I don't think there'd be too much to see in Los Venturas, because most of it isn't, like, on the ocean. It's, like, supposed to be in a desert, right? So I went to San Fierro. But, yeah, here's, like, the only real thing I planned, and I planned this to be the end. So up in front of me, as anyone who knows this map will know, is there's a massive dam that holds a ton of water and stuff. And what I want to try to do is cycle all the way up it, because that sounds fucking amazing. So yeah, here's the dam in front of me. You begin to see it in sight. And here is me cycling all the way up it. I should probably get some, like, epic music or something for this bit. I'm going to be silent just in case I put music in here. Here we go. Yeah, I don't actually make it up the dam at all. I actually tried after recording this. I tried a couple more times, and it seems like whenever you reach the top, when it gets like perfectly vertical up, you can't make it. So yeah, unfortunately, the dream has to be crushed. I reckon you could do it if you were using a mountain bike, maybe, because you could probably get a higher speed. Here I'm just watching replays of it just to try and get rid of the helicopter, and also because it's funny. Yeah, I reckon you could do it with a mountain bike, but yeah, I don't do that in this episode. Maybe this could be one of the little things that I record in between seasons, I guess. Or you at home, even you listening to this right now, yes, you could go and record it and show me I'm an idiot and it's actually easy. That's what normally happens when I say things like this. You can't be done, and people go and do it, and like 5 people do it, and I'm like, oh. So yeah, there you go. Also, I had a bit of fun with the editing, of course. That was funny. Hopefully I don't get copyright striked up the arse for that. We'll see. Anyway, this was my plan, was to cycle up the dam and then take the Sea Sparrow and fly home once I had reached the maximum stamina, which is what I'm doing. Alright. So yeah, that's the first segment done. We're just over halfway through this episode. God damn, 40 minutes is short, isn't it? Yeah, next up I'm just gonna max out respect. And I actually get confused a little bit, so I actually end up recording the next bit twice. I do like one segment of grinding respect, think I'm finished, and then I go and do it again because it turns out I wasn't. The stats screen says I was actually at 99% respect, which was kind of annoying. So I have to go do that again. And actually, I think I only got 99 stamina as well. I'm going to double check right now. Look at my statistics file. Stats.html. Yes, I'm only at 99% stamina. So I was looking in game to see if I had max stamina, and the bar looks completely full, but it turns out it isn't. So yeah, I only have 99 stamina, but I'm sure I'll finish that in the next episode at some point. If not, I can just try to climb up the dam again or something. So yeah, I only have 99 stamina, but I did get 100% respect. That was something I did finish, because I realised I was making a mistake. Because I was checking in-game, looking at the bar, and the bar looks done. But once I outputted it to a HTML file and checked it there, it turns out it was like 99%, which is pretty annoying. Alright, just flying back here. Not too much to say. I'm just trying to avoid the invisible walls on top of these bridges. Yeah, that's about it. The way I'm going to grind respect is that I'm going to use the invincible police ranger I have and just drive around ballers territory and just run over ballers and have a homie in the car that shoots the police for me and stuff like that, just to dick around. Also, there was a tractor here, and I tried to steal it, because why is there a tractor in Los Santos? But unfortunately I'm stuck at aiming, and I really didn't want to record that segment again, so yeah, I left and just went to save instead. Rest in peace, tractor. I'll never steal you. Alright, next segment. Hooray! So yeah, as I said, we're just gonna take the invincible police ranger, which is in the garage next to me. If you don't know where I got this, maybe watch every single fucking episode. But obviously we have to move the cars out of the way first. Don't know why I'm keeping this in furnace, it's just gonna get in the way later, but yeah. Actually, I could probably use that. Yeah, actually, no, yeah, there is a use for the Infernus. I'm not going to say what it is, but there is one, so yeah, I'll use it for that. Yeah, here's the police ranger, as usual, activating and cancelling Vigilante to make sure the tyres are bulletproof. I think I do it multiple times just to make sure, but yeah. And then I go drive to go get a homie from the beach, a Grove Street Families member. And I'm looking for one with a Desert Eagle. Again, if you want to know why a Desert Eagle, or like, you know, see more of this, the Vigilante episode, I used a Desert Eagle homie as well. But basically, the Desert Eagle homie is just really good at shooting cars, so I want one of them. And I actually search around for a bit, and I find one fairly quickly. So when I started doing this, I couldn't quite remember how it worked. So I was like, hey, they're not holding anything. If I recruit them, they get a pistol, right? So I recruit them, so thinking they're going to get a Desert Eagle. But yeah, it doesn't work. They get like Glocks or whatever. So yeah, I abandoned them, and then I remember I have to visually see a Desert Eagle in their hand before it works. But luckily for me, the very next group I spot, there's a guy with a Desert Eagle. Hooray! What luck. Welcome to America, by the way. There we go. So yeah, now I'm just going to drive up to where CJ gets dumped at the start of the game, the Glen Park area. I'm just going to drive around, shoot police, run over ballers, till my respect is maxed. And as I said, I actually did this twice. I did it once. Is that a coach? What the fuck? Yeah, I did it once, thought I was done. Turns out I wasn't, so then I did it again. So yeah, for the next... Ooh, what is it? 20 minutes? Yeah, just shy of 20 minutes. Or probably more closer to 15, actually. Just going to be doing this. So yeah, just running over ballers and blowing up cop cars. Not too much to say. The police ranger's invincible. The only thing I had to worry about was getting busted. And I mean, I have honking for that, so yeah. Now I don't know what to say. I guess I can say thanks everyone for watching this series so far. I kind of like doing a commentary wrap up right now. I'm not even at the end yet. Sorry about my microphone keep peaking as well. I'm being a bit loud. Sorry. But yeah, thanks everyone for watching this series. It's been a lot more successful than I thought. The first episode is at a crazy amount of views. Actually, if I remember, it's like 100,000 views for the first one. I'm gonna take a look. Scrolling. Yeah, 120,000 views. Jesus Christ. And then the second episode is 70,000, and then the next episode 65,000, and then it's all downhill from there. Yeah, it's funny that. I guess it's because everyone doesn't want to watch every single episode. Oh hey. Now there's something I can talk about, the whole YouTube adpocalypse that's happening. So, for some reason, episode 6 has been flagged not suitable for all advertisers. If I remember, I'll put like a little picture on the screen so you can see it. But basically, I think it just means I don't get much ad money from that video, which is weird. And it happened to a lot of my older videos that this not suitable for all advertisers thing happened, but it doesn't seem to have affected True 100% too badly, which is good. I think it has to do with like what I put in the title, probably. I'm not certain. Yeah, that's the only true 100% plus episode that's been affected for some reason. I've got some really random videos. There was like, there's me like demoing the layout for my podcast to people that are running it with me. Has like 9 views, but that's not suitable for all advertisers apparently. And there's a video called PTSD, which is unlisted but isn't available. It probably just comes down to what you put in the title. Stream highlights, Sleeping Dogs edition isn't suitable for advertisers. What the hell, weird. But yeah, I know this has affected a lot of people. But thankfully, it hasn't completely destroyed my ad revenue that much. What has completely destroyed my ad revenue on YouTube is not releasing that many videos. So yeah, I'm not too worried. But yeah, so just people that are keeping up with all the juicy YouTube drama, I'll give you my little update. Yeah, it's affecting me a bit. A lot of my older videos have been affected really badly. But yeah, as I say, thankfully not these new videos. Speaking of videos I uploaded, I talked about it in another take, but I don't remember if I talked about it in this take, so sorry if I'm repeating myself. But a few days ago, I uploaded a video on how to use True 100% Plus save files. So if anyone wants to... I've had a few people say that my save files don't work for them, because they've obviously tried to play with them. If you've ever had a problem with that, I released a tutorial video on how to fix it. And it's 10 minutes and 18 seconds long to make sure I get that juicy ad revenue. No, I'm joking, there's not actually adverts on the video. It just turned out to be 10 minutes 18 seconds. I didn't mean for it to be like that. It's kind of funny, isn't it, how a lot of YouTubers do that, and then I accidentally did it once and people accused me of it. Some jokingly, but some realistically, I think. Just kind of weird. Yeah. Anyway, as you can just see, I checked my stats screen, and I think I'm done. So now I believe I go drive back and make a save, and then I cut, and then I realise I haven't, and then I load back and go drive here back again. Yeah. Sorry, this isn't the most interesting thing in the world to look at. As I said, I was struggling really hard with a way to make this interesting. And yeah, I couldn't really think of one in the end, so this was the best I could come up with. I was thinking about going to Mount Chiliad and staying up on the mountain and stuff, but I think I've already done that in an episode. I tried to fight police underwater as well. That was the thing I was going to do. I was going to combine the stamina grinding underwater and the respect grinding. But yeah, it turned out I couldn't really find a realistically easy way of doing that, so I decided to not do it. Just did this instead, just to get this episode out. Yeah. What else is there to talk about? Oh yeah, so reviewing every meal is pretty dumb, yeah. Like, the next episode of the arcade games, I think it's going to be fine. Some people don't like the live streamed episodes, which I can understand. Like, if you want to watch a live stream, you watch a live stream, not a YouTube video. But some things that I do, I just kinda have to live stream them, like stuff that takes hours and hours on end. I'm not just going to sit here and do it by myself. It'd be really dull, for me, personally. Yeah, some people don't like them, and I've tried to keep it to a minimum, but yeah, some things have to be done that way. But yeah, the episode after that, I don't think it's going to be a very good episode. Like, getting the glitched beagle is going to be funny to do. The co-op stuff will be interesting, especially if I can get the save files to work, but I really doubt it. But the reviewing every meal, it sounds funny, but I feel like watching a video of me doing it's going to be really boring, and I'm really conscious lately that all the videos I'm releasing, all the True 100% videos, have been really dull lately, because I'm just running out of things to do, and I have to do all the things I don't want to do because they're boring, like this. Also, I fuck up the controls here. Don't know what I was doing. I was trying to burn out, but I couldn't do it. So yeah, I'm kind of glad that we're coming to the end of the master save. I love that catchphrase now. We're coming to the end of the master save, guys. Yeah, I'm glad we are, and we can move on to hopefully more interesting things. I have no idea how interesting me doing the missions like 5 times in a row is going to be, but yeah, we'll see. So yeah, I'm not sure that episode will be very good, but it'll be the final episode, so hopefully it won't matter too much. Yeah, that's it. I have lots of other notes of future episodes that I don't want to read, because that's really spoilerific. God, now I am out of things to talk about. How about that weather? God, how much longer of this is there? Oh, it's like 5 minutes. I could have maybe grinded respect in the wrong interior. That could have been vaguely interesting, I guess. But it just means a lot of cops spawn out of thin air and stuff. That actually wouldn't have been that great. Yeah, I think this is fine. Just messing around with the invincible vehicles. I mean, I have a fully indestructible car. Of course I'm going to dick around with it. I'm completely invincible in it. It's great. I guess just thanks a lot for watching the series. Sorry it took kind of a nosedive towards the end here. Hopefully it'll get better soon. And yeah, thanks, I guess. I should probably get back to speedrunning at some point. Hey, that's a thing I can talk about. So ESA Winter got announced, which is ESA organisers' first attempt at doing a proper full-on winter marathon. Because, you know, ESA normally takes place in the summer. There we go. Now they're doing a winter one, which I want to attend. And I'll try to do a run there, but I doubt it. I'll probably just do more hosting. I don't really do many speedruns at the moment. Oh, one thing I could talk about. There's not enough time left now. Okay, I've been playing Formula 1 2017 a bit recently. That game just came out by Codemasters, just a Formula 1 game. They make one every year. It's one of those sports games that's released every year. But this is a little less cynical because the massive rule changes on the every season kind of affect stuff. Whereas you can't really have rule changes in like football, I don't think. So yeah, it's not just a roster update. They also added a load of older cars as well, classic cars, which is quite nice. Yeah, I'm enjoying that game a little bit. Yeah, I'm really clutching at scrolls and stuff to talk about now, aren't I? Oh dear. Alright, anyway, I think I'm almost done with grinding respect. I'll probably check my stats in a second and say I'm done. The way I'm checking my stats here is like, yeah, go to the stats screen, press S to save to the stats.html file, check the file, then Alt-Tab back into the game. Do I decide I'm done? Let's see, do I turn left or right? Oh, am I done? I may well be. Okay, anyway, this commentary's done. I'm done. Yeah, I guess I'll end the commentary here. There's not much else to say. So yeah, in the comments, make sure you let me know if... What were the things? God, I do sound like a generic YouTuber now. Hey guys, make sure you spam that comment section to make this video have better search results. Yeah! No, I actually generally want to know your opinions on things. So yeah, let me know if you've watched every episode or you haven't and you would really like a roundup video, or... God, there's so many different words for that. Let me know if there's anything I need to do in the master save before I'm finished. Not killing every pedestrian model, that would be really dull. Yeah, let me know if there's anything left I've missed. And I forgot all the other things I asked people to do. But yeah, thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow in real lifetime for me. Because, yeah, live streaming the arcade games, twitch.tv/Roshamus. That'll be, well, it won't be fun, but it'll be something. Yeah, and I'll see you for the next episodes. I'm leaving. Bye. Enjoy the rest. Me driving around. You probably stopped watching already. Bye.
Let's move. We got one time on it. Slow down, fool. I'm trying to blast here. Let's roll. Blue lights in the Popo running the place, CJ. Let's go. The aeroids is on us, CJ. Stop with the running. Police, CJ. Relax, dude. I'm trying to shoot. Man, I'm trying to blast here, man. Slow down. CJ, let's move. We got one time on them.